It's been a minute since I've seen you guys, and I am so excited to be back on here to talk to you guys today. I'm excited to talk to y'all. Not so much excited to talk to y'all about this subject. Okay, so I was looking through my YouTube channel, which has been so neglected, and I am so sorry that I have been so neglectful to my channel. If anybody on here is watching and you have ever experienced life events or changes in your normal life, big or small, then I think you'll understand what I'm talking about. But just to start, I am very sorry that I have been gone so long, and I will definitely fix that because I'm gonna need y'all's help, and I'm gonna need y'all's help in a major way. And kind of like what I did before, I really would like, I had a lot of people that were leaving comments and finding me on social media, and I like that. I like to be able to interact with people, and so I want to make sure that this go round I am more interactive, and I know that I am my best self when I'm able to help people. I've found that that's something that I really enjoy being able to do. And so, if you're new to the channel, then you do not know anything about me. If you've been here for a little while, then thank you for being so patient with me. Thank you for coming back. And definitely leave a comment and let me know that you're here. And if you have any questions about anything I've said, if you have any questions about any of the videos above where this one's at, then let me know. And I will, if you'll just leave a comment there, you can message me, whatever you guys want to do. I would love to interact with you. And at this point in my weight loss journey, I'm going to need y'all's help. And I know there's no way I can be the only person on earth that has fallen back from weight loss. So, that being said, I'm going to need y'all's help, and if y'all need help, then I would love to help you the best I can in this process. Tell you what I know, and obviously I've gained the weight back, so I don't know everything there is to know. But I know what has worked for me, I know what hasn't worked for me, and that's what I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about today. So, that was a little bit of my story, so now we're going to dive in deep and get to the rest of it that I'm not as excited to talk about. So I have gone through some setbacks recently, but if you're new to my channel and you don't know my history, I have tried Weight Watchers, I have tried Akins diet, I have tried 1,000 calories and under diet. I have tried starvation and water only diet. I've tried so many options. I've tried the gastric bypass, or the gastric sleeve, I'm sorry. It is a surgical procedure where they go in and they take out 3/4 of your stomach. And I did that, and I'm not trying to brag, but I did awesome. I lost 115 pounds. And I mean, with all the diets, with the 1,000 calorie and under, I lost like 25 pounds in a month. And I don't recommend any of these. Everybody has their own way they do things. I've tried diet pills, I've tried, all the things, and I've lost weight with all of them. The HCG drops, that was a good one. That was a good one until I lost my gallbladder. And so I don't recommend that one. But the gastric sleeve, it was amazing. And still, I make it sound like every part of the gastric sleeve process is gone. It's not. I had it, I guess it's been close to 4 years now. Yeah, it's been 4 years since I had that surgery done. And it was, like I said, I lost 115 pounds, and I still have, my stomach is still shrunk. So I'm trying to figure out ways to use what I've already had done. I may have stretched it a little bit because I've eaten off. I have eaten everything under the sun that is not on any kind of weight loss diet. I've eaten large amounts, and at one point I had stretched my stomach back out. But I've gone through some surgeries recently, and a little bit of complications with those has made it to where my stomach has shrunk back down. And so I'm able to utilize that tool as well. Now, one thing I want to say that I hate seeing on people's videos, and no offense if you've done a video like this, but my surgery, my doctor, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He took 3/4 of my stomach out, taught me how to use it, and the process worked. The doctor did what he was supposed to do. The people at Weightloss, they did everything that they said they were going to do, and they followed up. As long as you engage, they'll engage with you, and that's what they promise. Well, once I started gaining weight again, I got disappointed, because I liked going to the support groups, which, if you've never had a weight loss surgery, they always offer you support groups, and you can go, and it's a bunch of people that have done exactly what you've done, or they're fixing to do what you've done. And I went to a bunch of support groups, and it made me feel so good to go and to be like the star pupil, the one that has lost all the weight and was super skinny and looking good and had all my new clothes, because I got too small for all the clothes in my closet. Now I have the other problem, and now I don't have any clothes that fit. But you go to the support groups, and I always felt like I because I was 2 years out and I still had not gained any weight back, and so they would ask questions, I would be able to give advice, because at that point I was doing exactly what I was supposed to do. I was eating protein and vegetables 3 times a day, small amounts, like super small amounts. And that's what I was doing, and so I could give advice. My journey was pretty easy. After the surgery, you felt tired, and your stomach was a little upset, but you did the liquid diet, and then after that, you just did what they told you to do, and the weight came off. So they knew what they were talking about. But one thing I want to say is that it was not the doctor's fault. It wasn't Weightloss' fault. It wasn't the support group's fault. It wasn't any of the nurses' fault. It was my fault. I am an emotional eater to a fault. And there has been a whole lot of emotional stuff. Now, I take full responsibility of gaining the weight back. I know I did it because instead of dealing with my emotions, I ate my emotions. And I just went about it the wrong way. I got bored with protein and vegetables all the time. I got, the newness wore off, and I was just tired of, going out to eat and not getting to eat what everybody else wanted. And I was tired of not being able to drink an alcoholic beverage if we went out in a public, or went out dancing, or, whatever. I was tired of all of that. But you know what I did like? I enjoyed going dancing. I enjoyed clothes that I could go into any store and get clothes. I didn't have only that one section in Walmart that has 4 racks. I was able to shop in the junior department, and I was so excited about it, and I felt so good about it. And then, kind of like a little side note, but I lost all that weight, and then once I started gaining it back, I was really depressed. I didn't want to leave the house. It had gotten to where I wasn't getting out of bed and getting dressed. Instead, I was staying in bed all day, and I was depressed. I was sad. I felt like a failure. I didn't want anybody in my family to know. I didn't want to see anybody in my family. I didn't want to see any of my old friends. I didn't want to see anybody that had looked on my social media, you guys. Anybody that followed me, the 325 people that follow me on YouTube, I didn't want to tell you guys, I didn't want to tell anybody, I didn't want to show anybody that I gained weight because I was embarrassed. I am embarrassed. I'm ashamed of myself. You know, you can justify it all day long, but at the end of the day, you've gained the weight. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm back up. Well, I had gotten back up. Last time I was on here, I was 168 pounds. And I had just gained 20 pounds. And I was very, very upset with myself. So then, now, I have went from 169 to, what did I weigh? 246 is what I got up to. And then I've had a lot of back problems. I've had them for close to 10 years. But I have adult scoliosis, where my spine looks like an S. That's a weird S, but you know, you get the point. Looks like an S. It starts at the curvature of my neck and goes down and curves in my back. And because of that, it really took away my ability to be able to do anything. You see this chair right here? It was bought because this is where I was planning on sleeping. I slept in a recliner for a year until I was lucky enough and blessed to find a neurosurgeon who knew what he was doing, who was so skilled in his profession that I felt 100% confident in him opening up my body and fixing my spine. And by the way, if you have any problems like that, don't ever look them up and watch videos. It's horrible. Because I knew exactly what he was going to be doing, and that scared the crap out of me. Because in the videos, they open you up, and they like shake you real hard with a bunch of tools. And I had 9 discs, my 9 lower discs. I had bulging disc, I had them running into nerves, I was unable to walk, I use a walker, even still I use a walker obviously, but before surgery I had to have a walker because my legs went out. And I think some of it may have something to do with the weight gain because I'm putting more pressure on the nerves that are causing me to fall. So I started falling a lot. We got a hold of Dr. Nasser. Dr. Nasser said he knew that he could fix it. So I got to know him, and he went in and he fixed it. In the process, the last like 4 months have been the hardest 4 months of my entire life. In the last year have been the last couple of, almost 2 years have been have been the hardest years of my life. Just a little insight, I said I'm an emotional eater. I have lost 3 grandparents in the last about a year. 3 grandparents who I was close to and who my family were close to, especially my 12-year-old daughter. So instead of continuing to do, the meal prep and continuing to do going to the gym and taking care of myself, I put myself on the back burner in an attempt to try to get everybody else through the losses and through the process. I just let myself go. It became easy to go to the convenience store or the fast food or whatever, because when you're just not in the mood to, you're just so sad, you don't want to do anything. And I didn't want to do anything, and I got stuck in a rut. But like I said, I had the surgeries. I had the back surgery, rods and screws in my lower back. I've heard actually from a doctor, they said they would rather have heart surgery or open heart surgery than this back surgery. I have a 20-inch incision on my back, and I have an 8-inch incision on my stomach where they had to go in and use cadaver bone and cement my lower part of my back to make sure that it didn't move. I also have screws in my butt. I have 2-inch screws in both of my butt cheeks. So that makes it hard because I can't sit still very long. So to sit on a bicycle as exercise, it's impossible. I'm not going to sit on one because that chair is hard as can be, and I got screws in my butt, so that ain't happening. But there's just been a lot of things that have happened in life that when I sit back and look at it, I could blame them. I mean, I've got valid excuses. The hospital, they don't serve healthy food. Well, I'll take that back. Spine Hospital serves amazing food. They serve great food, and healthy food. But other hospitals, they don't really specialize in that. So when you go into the hospital, you get really crappy food. So it's even harder to stay on track. You know, you tell them you're vegan and they look at you like you're crazy because they don't have any foods that... Vegan? What's that? Does that mean that you don't eat meat and you don't eat, french fries that are fried in the same grease as your burger? It's just, they act like you're a crazy person when you tell them that that's your way of eating. So, on to my next thing. What I need you guys' help from, and what I'm hoping to do, is through all of my videos, if you'd like to go back and watch, I have my whole weight loss surgery from a couple days before my surgery until 2 years ago. I have it all documented, so if you guys would like to go back and watch them, they're all there. Everything is raw, everything is real. And so, anyway, what I'm wanting to do is I've been through the process. I've had the gastric sleeve, I did the protein and vegetable meals, and it was amazing. Like I said, I lost 115 pounds. Now that I've gained the weight back, and I've almost gained all of it. Well, what I started to say is while I was in the hospital, because they shut down all my bowels, I've had a really hard time getting myself back to where I can eat. And so I've lost 20 pounds since then. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to jump on that 20 pounds and keep going. Because basically the weight loss was put in my lap. That was just what was going to happen. Okay, so my friends that are on here that watch this video, I need your help. I need you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so that you can be a part of this. I would like to do some challenges. I would like to do things where we can keep each other accountable. You comment on these, on this video, and I will keep up with you. I would love to add you on Snapchat or Instagram or, Twitter. I'd love to have you guys on there so we can encourage each other and keep each other going. But what I'm wanting to do, I've already done that way, the gastric sleeve way, so now I am really wanting to try, because I have decided to take on the vegan and vegetarian lifestyle. It's been more vegetarian now, but I really want to go more strict. Because I honestly, when I've done the vegan, the smoothies and fruits and vegetables, I felt amazing. I felt light. I just felt good and healthy. And that's what I'm wanting to do. So I would love for everybody to be a part. You don't have to be a vegetarian or a vegan to be a part of this page, because I have a husband and a daughter, and neither one of them are vegan or vegetarian. We're making slow transitions of food, so I'd like to put recipes up on here. But if you guys have any questions, if you have any videos that you would like to know anything about my process, I would be more than happy to let you guys, know anything that you want to know. I gained the weight back, but I remember the process. And that's the thing, is I know right here and right here in my heart, I know what I'm supposed to do, and I know what I need to do, and I know what I'm going to do. So I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys. I wanted to be real. I wanted to open up my heart, my head, and explain the hard reality of weight loss. Unfortunately, unless you're absolutely perfect, then your weight loss journey can go like this. So if you're like me and your weight loss journey has gone like this, then I would like to encourage you. I would like to help keep you going, and I would like for you to help me continue going. Ask me questions, keep me accountable. I would really enjoy that. So my name is Nicole. It's Weight Loss and Nicole on here. And you can find me on Facebook as well. Send me a message here and I'd like to add you. But if you're battling with the weight loss thing, just keep going. Don't beat yourself up. I found that doesn't do any good. So if you want some encouragement, you want some help, you want somebody to talk to, you want some recipes, I'm a vegan now, I'm a vegetarian now, but I can cook, okay? I can cook real good. And cheese used to be my ingredient of choice. So I have healthy meals as well as vegetarian and vegan meals. So I like to, I don't want to force anybody into my way of thinking, my way of eating, but I have my beliefs, you have your beliefs, but we can get along and we can help each other through this process. It's not any fun, and it's really hard if you have to do it by yourself. So that's all I have to say. Sorry if I rambled on for so long, but I just wanted to kind of update you guys and let you know that I'm still here. I just was having a hard time coming back and admitting that I screwed up. I screwed up big, and I don't like where I'm at, and the only way to do better is to make yourself do better. So that's what I have for you today. I do intend to put up a lot more videos. If you guys have any questions, any videos, absolutely anything you guys would like to know, shoot me a message, put a comment down here, like my video. I would just like to hear from you. And also, just one more thing. Something that I found when I gained weight, and I told you guys I was having a hard time getting out the door. I didn't want to get dressed, I didn't want to get up, I didn't want to fix my hair, I definitely didn't want to get out of my sweats. I found lip scents. One of my friends sells it, and she offered it to me. And I originally tried their chapstick, which is not made of wax, and so it didn't dry your lips out. Well, I've had a hard time finding stuff that wasn't horrible for your lips, because I have a cracked lip, and every winter I was getting that. It was horrible, because every time I would smile, every time I would laugh, my lip would crack and bleed, and it was nasty, and it was really embarrassing, because who wants to talk to somebody and be bleeding on their lip? It's gross. So I tried the chapstick. It healed up my lip in a matter of days. And then from there, I tried the lipstick, because if the chapstick was that amazing, I want to try the lipstick. I tried the lipstick, and about my third try was a red color. And girls, boys, I was like on top of the world. All of a sudden, I'm putting on lipstick, and I'm like, whoa, I'm going to go fix my hair. So I'm going to fix my hair, and then, the next day, I think I'm going to get out of bed. I might put on an outfit so I can take a selfie. So at that point, it had been like 3 or 4 months since I had even taken a selfie. So you better believe I took some selfies. I had a lot of them. And yeah, it gave me my self-confidence back. And so, sorry, that's where I keep them. When you're blessed, then you have all kinds of pockets down here you can keep the stuff in. But I have lip scents, and this is confidence in a bottle. I absolutely adore it. And then you seal it in with lip scents. Glitter gloss, I have gold glitter gloss. You put it on, and you shine like $1,000,000. So it made me feel confident. It got me back out there, got me back out of my bed. It helped me to make new friends, because I had this product I wanted people to know about. It stays on all the time. It doesn't come off. Like, y'all see that color? There's nothing on there. My finger's red because of the lighting. But it's like, there's nothing, see? So, I mean, it gives you confidence. You can go out and you can talk to new people. You can make new friends. You can find people to help keep you accountable. And you can do it while you look good. And so it's something that kind of brought me back. It really helped me, made me feel pretty again, even if I am over my goal weight. So, well, that's all I've got. I could sit here talking all night, but I'm afraid I would lose you guys. So I don't want to put you to sleep. So I hope you all are doing well. I can't wait to hear from you. And let me know who's on here so I can know who I'm talking to, so I can know who can encourage me and who I can help encourage. So I will see you guys very, very soon, and a video will be coming again shortly. So you guys have a great day, a great week, and remember to smile. Don't lose your confidence over some extra pounds. You're still beautiful. So you guys have a great day, and I will be talking to y'all soon.